We're going to start with Cypher, Genlin, Tiny, and Xandra, who are all, at this point, moving away from the Coffin Maker's house. Due to the nature of what just happened, I'm not going to roll an initiative for the order in which you do things. I just need to know generally who is kind of leading the direction where you're going. I imagine this will come from either Genlin or Cypher, where you are taking the party, in which case I'm then going to pass it on to you guys to roleplay in real time as you want, as you are leaving from the Coffin Maker's house. I just need to know general goal of where you're heading towards.
I would think we would be heading back to town.
You are in town. You never left Velaki.
That's right. The coffee maker's there. I would head back to the inn.
Sounds good. All right.
I would say.
So you guys are about, we're going to say like 100 feet away from the Coffin Maker's house, where we will take it to you guys as you guys are making your way back. If you want to walk in silence, we can do that too, but I figured I'd just throw it to you guys first.
I will hang out at the back of the pack, kind of like a good distance behind anybody else.
Xandra's kind of helping me walk. I'm at 1 hit point.
Cool, then I'm helping you walk, but a solid good distance from everybody else. I'm not going to prompt any conversation unless anyone talks to me.
Sure. So then I will pass it to Cypher and Genlin, who are leading the group. Is there any conversation between you guys, or are we just going to go right to the inn?
I'm still remembering what happened last time.
We like
just sounds like trauma.
The lower door, so they had to escape out the window because we were basically condemning them to death for going back.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did what had to be done.
It got a little hairy back there.
Cypher doesn't respond to you. You just see him kind of looking a little down towards the ground at an angle. His constant, like, kind of smirk smile has faded into a furrowed, like, just grimace. And he just walks with hollow eyes, walking forward. No sound, no laughing.
Around you, citizens are putting up exciting flowers, wreaths, signs to celebrate the festival of the blazing sun. This city is looking ready for a party. Really, it's a bit more. Doesn't really match the tone of the party, but that's okay right now. Genlin, is there anything you want to do? Because everyone else seems to just be a little silent, and I understand that right now.
I also understand it, but Genlin knows everybody is at least alive right now. So they're putting up what are they doing? They're putting up signs?
Like some floral wreaths, wooden, artistic pieces of branches painted orange formed into a sphere-like shape hanging from a few of the lanterns along the way.
Do we know what's happening?
Oh yeah, it's the Festival of the Blazing Sun. It's happening tomorrow, don't you know?
That's the one.
Don't you know?
Cool. Is there are anybody selling or they're just setting up right now?
They're just setting up right now. The festival is tomorrow in the main square.
In the main square. No, we could just go back to. I can just go back to the inn.
All right. Well, then you guys make it back to the inn. There might still be people hanging out here, so pardon me if a Accipiter's here.
What's
up? Good, he isn't.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Where is Accipiter right now on this map? Did I delete him?
Uh-oh.
Gone forever.
Alright, so I'll just put you guys all out here, where this is what I imagine the party arrives at. Kind of positioned like this.
Sure.
Yep.
Alright. The inn is... there's a few people inside. The door is open, and there's some loud conversation happening between a few people you cannot see, because you guys are currently outside, which is normally how walls and doors work.
Normally.
Normal.
All right. Would anyone like to do anything?
I will take Tiny upstairs to bed.
Yeah.
I don't really comment to anybody as I pass by. I just kind of do it unless anybody interacts with me.
Sure. I'll let you move
Yeah,
the
no.
tokens up to the bed then. You can do that. You have that control.
I'm just gonna head to the bar.
Yo, it's like 3 in the afternoon or something.
We
isn't it?
started drinking at
matter.
9 this morning.
Yeah.
We have
I already-
already been here.
It's also Fantasyland in
We're also.
Barovia.
I mean, we live in Canada. If the liquor store's open, it's early enough to drink.
Yep.
Erwin behind the bars looks at you and kind of is taken aback, especially when he sees Cypher's demeanor. But then he knocks one of his big hairy knuckles onto the tabletop of the bar and says, "What can I do for you?"
Have we been here enough to just say the usual?
I mean, I don't know that you have.
There's only like 2 drinks and
I know.
1 meal on the menu, so you could say the usual, and you'll probably just get something.
I don't need anything, Owen. I'm fine.
I'll just get.
I don't like looking at your face while you're doing that.
I love it.
I'm just gonna get.
Sad part is I always knew what your face looked like while you did that. I don't know how.
Sarah, until right now, I didn't know what his face looked like.
Just a beer. I won't get the wine today. I'll get the beer.
He nods and then moves to the back to grab some beer. The 2 noticeable loud patrons having a conversation are the 2 Voctor brothers, who are sitting in the table next to the door. Everyone else seems to be in quiet, hushed conversation or drinking alone, like this sad sack right there. All right, Accipiter!
Sup?
You're still back in the happy zone,
Blurp.
which is over
Blurp.
here.
Uh-oh.
I forget. I don't believe Strahd left. He's still here, as far as I
I'm
know.
sure
think
he's
so.
still
Yeah,
there.
right.
Yeah.
So Strahd towers over you as you lay on the ground.
Yep.
His words that he just spoke to you burned into your mind.
Huh. Well, I can't confront this dude.
We've already tried.
can. Yeah. So I guess I'll just stand up and kind of just give him a like. You know, like when you like kind of like puff yourself up for a sec, and then you're just like, oh fuck. Yeah, just something like that, and then I'll just kind of push past him and get the fuck out of here.
You try to push past him, but he doesn't move.
Nah.
He just stands. As soon as you like, even try, as soon as you put your hand or step forward, he just
Yeah.
stays completely still and is just looking at you.
What exactly did he say to me? He said he's gonna break me, right?
Yeah, he's not done with you. He hasn't broken a paladin in a very long time.
That's what he said. It is right.
Oh boy, I did forget about
Was
that.
that a laugh, Megan?
Yes. It just escaped.
That's normally how laughs
Too
work.
bad Accipiter couldn't. Ba-dum.
Oh fuck.
Oh, boy.
Oh god, man. He doesn't budge, hey?
No.
What the fuck does he want? What the fuck what do you want? I'll scream at him. Plead with him.
He smirks, the right corner of his mouth curling up slightly to reveal the fang on the right side of
No.
his teeth. And he just chuckles coldly in response to that. Just a...
Oh, God, he's going to eat me.
He's gonna eat me.
He's going to eat me. I'm just going to... I'm going to try and force my way past him if I can.
Yeah, you can make a strength check.
Yeah, let's do that. Where's that character sheet at, yo? It's one of these windows. No, it's not. Hold on, let me open my character sheet again. It disappeared. Yep, there we are. Hello. Come on, Strahd. Move it!
That's a good roll. He does not budge.
Oh! Come on, man. How can this guy take up that whole space? There's no other exit out of here, right? Just like a fucking window, right? That's all there is up here?
Yeah, there's a few windows, yeah.
That's it. Just jump out, miff my landing and... I'm at a loss here, Justin. He won't budge, and he just smirks at me. I really don't know what to interact with this guy, so I guess I'll just let's go and sit on this crate and just kind of stare at him like.
Try me.
He watches you as you're doing
Yeah.
this, and he just stays perfectly still, but seems to just be enjoying this.
Oh.
That face changes.
What an asshole! Here, let's try and persuade him to let me go. I'll just, being all dejected, I'll just be like, oh, "You've done your damage. Just let me go."
He pauses after you say that, then he holds open his hand
Yeah.
and says, "Give me the symbol of your god."
Holy fuck.
Uh-oh.
Paladin of Strahd, here we go.
Oh boy.
Can you go to the other group for a minute?
Sure, all right.
That seems fair. This is a big thing.
So sitting at the bar for a little while, Cypher's starting to get his old stale demeanor back. The giggle is coming through in the low rumble in the back of his throat. And he says to Genlin, How does a blacksmith deliver his armor?
Oh no.
Male.
Good.
He
That's a
just
good one.
goes into a loud, roaring laughter that you haven't actually heard from
me.
him. And he just is like Joker, uncontrollably laughing way too much for the situation.
I both
I'll-
hate you and love that at the same time.
Do you want me to do my Joker laugh?
No, I meant the joke. But also,
Oh,
if you have a good Joker laugh, then yes, I do want you to do a Joker laugh.
I'll call the bartender over and be like, would you drink with me?
To
No, not to the bartender. To
the bartender is still in the back getting your beer.
oh, the first beer. Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't made it back yet.
Okay, I'll just say, do you want a drink?
No.
All right
fine.
then.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Erwin steps in with a pint of ale and slams it down on the counter and says, "If you need anything else, I'll be around."
Awesome. Thank you.
And then he just kind of moseys on back again. Xandra or Tiny, did you guys want to do anything while you're hanging out up in...
Sleep.
Tiny's sleeping? Xander, what about you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a long rest. I assume I don't actually have to sleep for that.
Yeah, you just have to do nothing, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like stare at a wall. I curl as soon as I like get into bed, I curl into like the fetal position, which is really obscure for Xandra, and I just stare off into space aimlessly.
That sounds like my kind of long rest for sure. All right, then we're going to go to the other two because we have a passive hold for 8 hours on those guys. So what are they two in the bar doing? You're just going to drink for a while?
Yeah, I'll probably have like 3 or 4, and then end up getting a meal, maybe.
Yeah.
And then if nothing else really happens, if no one really interacts with me, then probably just eventually drink a few more and go to bed.
Sure, so then we'll see what a Sipiter does. Let's see if that might interrupt that plan. Cypher, what about you? What's your general plan?
Just kind of hanging out at the bar with Genlin and muttering terrible jokes to himself and laughing at them.
And I will laugh at every one of them.
Good,
And
nice.
You actually you see
Friendship.
that when you laugh, Cypher actually seems to get a genuine spark from that. Like that's kind of the goal of why he's saying the jokes. You actually sense some fulfillment and gain someone else to laugh with him.
Nice.
And that's pretty much what I do.
Synthetic Divine, thank you so much for the 2,500 bits. Thank you so much. Just for reference, I know I haven't announced anything, but I still do want to make occasional cat cosmetics for this, so thank you so much, Synthetic. I'm just going to put that as a note. Thank you for the support. And I know you don't like bits, so I appreciate it, even though the cash donations weren't working for you. James, I'm going to whisper to you in client.
Okay, I don't know how to whisper, so.
It's /W the GM, and then whatever your message is.
Yeah, /W space GM.
Yes, sorry, I did forget the space.
Or I can just type in James and be like, "Hey,
So.
Hey.
Oh.
I'm whispering to you right now. Whisper, you say, you're gonna become Paladin of Strahd.
A paladin of Strahd.
Come back and kill the party. Return traitor.
Huh? You can't do that.
ASMR.
Okay.
So we're going to hop back to a Sipiter,
Yeah, baby.
where Strahd stands with his palm open.
I'm gonna like kind of as I approach him, I'm just gonna kind of like palm my holy symbol, kind of look at it, look at him contemplatively, and yeah, when I get up to him, I'll just if you have nothing else in this world, you can still have your faith. I won't do it.
He smile. The smile on his mouth and on his face grows bigger at that response, and he says, "You're all so foolish, holding on to these beliefs and morals. It's what makes you all weak. It's what makes breaking you so easy."
Man, can I manipulate a master vampire
No.
guy who
No,
like controls
almost
his
definitely
will?
not.
You can certainly try.
You can't even turn undead him. No.
I'm gonna try.
Oh my god,
Okay.
there's a fucking idiot.
I'm
You
gonna
wouldn't
try
be
and-
James if you didn't.
That
I'm
wouldn't be
gonna
James.
try and persuade him. And I'm just gonna be Just if it were this easy, there'd be no sport in it. Let me go enjoy your sport. Yeah. Come on.
Oof. That would be a good roll for anyone else.
No, you see, that's where you're wrong. The sport is this here. You're nothing more than a whelp, a caged animal. And I'm enjoying this. Watching you pace and fret. The fear behind your eyes. The indecision of what you should do. Holding on so closely to that foolish idol in your hand.
And what do you believe?
What does it matter? You want to pick my brain? You want to know what makes me me?
You don't strike me as a monster. You strike me as a troubled person. Perhaps breaking a paladin isn't what you need. Perhaps what you need is compassion.
Compassion is a dead belief left to rot with corpses.
This sounds like the belief of a troubled man. What has scarred you so, Strahd?
He looks at you, doesn't respond.
Yeah. Perhaps you're the caged animal, the one who can't escape himself, the one who can think of nothing better to do than lord over his realm, his domain, and sees people, beings, as nothing more than playthings. I think you are the one who's trapped in the monotony of your eternal life.
Monotony. I get new toys every instant.
Toys! Ah, yes, you see, you cannot have a relationship with toys. You are not fulfilled because you feel you have no peer, no equal. I'm just trying to fucking with a vampire. It's not working, is it?
All equals before me, I have killed myself. I have become true ruler of Barovia.
And what is Barovia? Is it something to be proud of?
Landman.
It's a powerful kingdom.
Powerful kingdom. I've never heard of it before I wandered into these mists.
Do you think I've heard where you're from, whelp?
I don't seek power or prestige as you might. I don't seek power.
This is exactly why you paladins are so fun to break. You act all noble, thinking you aren't doing this for selfish reasons, but everything you do is in the name of a god who only believes in one thing and shuns away from everything else. Your god provides you a purpose as a puppet. Normally I would do the favor and cut the strings, but with you, I think it's better for me to wrap it around your neck and watch the air slowly leave your body, and then bring you back and do it again until you just become resigned to the fact that you are nothing more than a puppet. For this goddess of luck, who would not care for one moment if you broke your oath.
My duty is not only to Soon, but to the people and what she can bring to them. It's not so one-dimensional, Strahd. I'm gonna wander on over here, not trying to move past him, but sidle up to him, sort of thing, and kind of sit on these logs and look at him, and be like, "You can open up to me. What's broken you? Why does your soul hurt?"
Do you think I feel pain? Try to cut me now with that blade of yours. See what it does.
I think you haven't felt anything in so long. You don't even know. You don't even remember pain.
I remember pain when I see it in those I afflicted in. I remember the pain in your eyes when you saw your party fall, and the pain in their eyes when they saw me slash out your throat. I live in this pain, and I love it.
Then why us? If you have your run of the kingdom, your run of the toys, and you get new toys every day, why do you torture the ilk of my friends?
Because it's something to do.
Because you're trapped in the monotony. Of your eternal life.
You truly do think you're winning here, don't you?
I think I'm getting perspective.
All paladins are blind, and you're no different. Now, go sit in the corner.
Nobody puts Accipiter in a corner.
Yeah, I'll go sit in the corner and just, you may think we're blind, but at least we're not as jaded as you.
Spoken like a true puppet. Accipiter, I promise you this. The next time you try to see me eye to eye, I will take one of yours.
That doesn't mean you.
No, what James experiences.
James is very empathetic. He might not show it, but I love the smug look on your face right now, Justin.
I'm not Justin, I'm Strahd. Don't talk to me.
Sorry, my lord Strahd. I love the smug look on your face right now.
Flatty Daddy.
Vladdy Daddy himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna sit in this corner and brood on that threat.
Yeah, Strahd just stands and watches.
Yeah. Oh God.
Assuming you don't do anything, after a few hours,
Yeah.
he bursts into a torrent of bats and flies out the window without saying a word to you.
Oh God. Okay. I'll probably just wait for like another hour before I do anything because I don't want to get caught in another Strahd trap.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So it's been about 7 o'clock at night now, and as far as I know, Tiny is sleeping. Xandra is still staring at the wall. Genlin is still drinking and eating, and Cypher is sitting there telling jokes and laughing. Is this all correct?
All correct.
That would be correct. At 7 o'clock, definitely.
All right, Accipiter, you're free to leave if you want to.
Yeah. Let's leave.
Where are you gonna go?
I guess I really truly only have one place to go.
Castle Ravenloft. Yes, we know.
Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah, I'm knocking his door and be like, I know you need a friend. My arms are open.
Let me your
hug
friend.
you.
Yeah, let's wander. Let's wander to the church before we go back to the tavern. I want to see if the father's there.
The father is there. Same with Irina, and the young altar boy is also working.
Father, what's his tits?
That's the one.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
old
that's
father.
okay.
What's his tits? His tits are like what?
Hold up.
Yeah, hold up. This
Donovich,
priest has got
Father
some
Donovich.
banging knockers. We're gonna take a little break on YouTube for that note.